playing Prelude number 3, continuing our objective of playing melodies with bass notes. So the first thing I'm going to do right now is play just through the melody. The way that you should approach any of this is remember that the melody is the top part with the stems going up. The bass part is the bottom part with the stems coming down. And today we're only focusing on part 1. So part 1 is the one with the Roman numeral 1 there. So remember that this is a system. We read the top staff. When we get to the next line, we skip down to the next staff. When we get to the next line, we skip down to the next staff. So I'm going to set my metronome. And now I'm going to play just the melody, alternating I and M, so we can see what that looks like. 1, 2, here it is. 2, 3, 4, 2. Remember that we're doing rest stroke. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. All right, one full measure at the end. So, you know, when it's just the melody by itself, it's not so bad. This was just half notes and whole notes. The real complication comes when we have to go back and forth between alternating I and M and rest stroke, and then using P to play the bass notes. And again, remember that the alternating is our picado technique, and the rest stroke is our apoyando technique. So now I'm going to play through part 1, the bass notes only. 2, 3, 4, rest. It's tied. 2, 3, 4, rest. 2, 3, 4. It's tied. 2, 3, 4, rest. 2, 3, 4. It's tied. 2, 3, 4, rest. 2, 3, 4. It's tied. 2, 3, 4, rest. 2, 3, 4. It's tied. 2, 3, 4, rest. 2, 3, 4. It's tied. 2, 3, 4, rest. 2, 3, 4, rest. 2, 3, 4, rest. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you notice that, or when you go back and watch, you should notice that on the rest, after I've played a note, in order to make a rest on guitar, as we've discussed in previous classes, isn't to do nothing. Because if we did nothing, the note would continue to ring. A rest is silence. And sometimes to achieve silence, we actually have to physically do something, right? And so in this case, it's using pulgar, the thumb, to silence the note. So if I start from here, it's already the beginning of the song, so I'm already not playing a bass note, right? So here, 2, 3, 4. This is doing nothing, letting it being tied onto 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I actually have to, on count 1, in rhythm, put my thumb onto the string to stop the sound. Then move in rhythm to the next note. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Physically stop the string, move to the next. So even though it says rest, you're still making a motion. You have to stop the sound of that string because we have another note playing on a different string. Right? So it's actually two things happening at the same time. It's not just about I playing this note. It's going to be about I playing that note and P stopping the other one at the same time. So now I'm going to play this. 72 is my count. Part 1, alternating I and M and playing the bass. 1, 2, here it is. to play through that another time to give you guys a chance to see that. I'll also clean up some of my own things there, remembering that you do have two things to do at the same time when you play a note and rest another string at the same time. A little bit tricky, takes some work. Started at a nice slower tempo. 72 is the target one that I'm playing it at now for this particular week. 2, here it is. All right, so slow down the video if you have to. You guys have that feature. Play along, do just the melody first, then do the bass, then put the two together. Remembering that the focus is putting that melody and bass together while silencing on the rest that you see in that bass part.